Coming up this morning on Action News, an update on the homicide investigation in Wapato. It was 1 week ago that a 42-year-old was shot dead. Police confirming they have found the vehicle of interest. Will get you up to speed. Plus, the deadline is coming up to apply for financial aid from FEMA for those affected by the Slide Ranch fire in White Swan earlier this year. Hundreds of thousands of dollars were approved to help, though folks looking to get a piece of the pie are running out of time. And the trolley in the Yakima Valley is making its rounds for the holiday season. Over the weekend, they finished one of 3 weekends this month for their Christmas rides, which is one more than they usually do. We'll share when you can catch one of those 25-minute rides. That story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Monday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, in the terms of weather this weekend, we had a little bit of a mixed bag. We had some sun, we had some clouds, we had some wind, and we had some stagnant conditions. So
Yes.
as we start the week as we start the work week today, what can we expect as we head out the door and get ready?
And some of us even dealt with freezing rain, especially on Saturday. That was a bit of a concern. Now, today we are potentially going to break out to some sunshine. In fact, I'd say there's a good opportunity today to break out to some sunshine, more so than any other day coming this week. As we go into your overnight hours tonight into tomorrow morning, widespread fog is going to develop. And in general, this week is going to be another cloudy, cool, and stagnant week outside of today. Now, as we look out at Yakima, there are no obstructions. The city is looking beautiful as ever this morning. As we take a look at temperatures, it's cold, though. Those mostly clear skies that many of us have seen during the overnight hours have enabled temperatures to turn quite chilly right now in the low 20s in Yakima. Here's a look at your weather headlines for today and going forward. I've already mentioned it. I believe many of us could break out to some sunshine on this Monday. As we do go into the overnight hours tonight and into early tomorrow morning, I do anticipate widespread fog to return, and clouds and fog are going to be a big conversation piece from Tuesday through the rest of the work week, and temperatures are going to be turning cooler as well. I'll break down all three of these weather headlines coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Yakima County. We've received an update regarding the homicide where a 42-year-old man was shot dead in Wapato last Monday. The Seattle FBI were seeking information regarding the vehicle on your screen. The vehicle is described as a 2008 maroon Scion, which was seen in the vicinity of the murder of Calvin George Jr. Now, the FBI reports the vehicle has now been recovered. The investigation is still ongoing, and there are no further updates at this time. A family in Pasco has been displaced from their home after a caught fire Saturday afternoon. Firefighters responded to the 4,000 block of Kennedy Way just after 4 p.m. When they arrived, the outside of the house was on fire and spreading into the attic. 2 people living at the home did suffer smoke inhalation, and one of them was taken to the hospital to be checked out. Authorities say the family is working with their landlord to find somewhere to stay. And a deadline to get financial help is approaching for people affected by the Slide Ranch fire near White Swan 5 months ago. The FEMA application deadline is Monday, December 16th, a week from today. Those eligible can apply for funds to help with home repairs, damaged vehicles, personal belongings, and the loss of traditional or culturally significant items. FEMA has approved nearly $640,000 in assistance, including more than $371,000 for housing and more than $269,000 for other needs. So far, 7 individuals received maximum housing grants.
I know monetary isn't going to bring, everything back, but at least it provides that help and assistance.
To apply for assistance, we have contact information for FEMA up on our website, KIMATV.com. And over the weekend, Hanford firefighters returned for their 6th year to support local foster kids. Partnering with Target in Richland, firefighters from local I-24 hit the aisles filling Christmas lists before the store opened. Using $10,000 of their own money, they grabbed everything a child could need or want this holiday season.
We've had nothing but positive comments from them saying that this is awesome. Kids look forward to this every year. I'm expecting these gifts because they don't have a lot, right? So I'm coming from nothing and being able to just provide what we can is just awesome.
Now, it's become a yearly tradition for the firefighters who then take the gifts to their local union hall to wrap before passing them on to the foster kids case workers. Now through January 2nd, McCurley Integrity Subaru is sharing the love this holiday season, partnering with Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels. McCurley chose Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels as their hometown charity, donating cash for every vehicle purchased. Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels offers home-delivered meals and checkups to seniors in our area.
Isolated in our community doesn't have to face hunger alone, especially during these times where it is colder and isolation draws people in. Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels is there to not only provide that meal, but also that human connection that is so needed.
Now, McCurley Integrity Subaru has been supporting Meals on Wheels for several years now, helping them bring food and friendship to some of the most vulnerable members in our community. And folks across the Tri-City filled the streets of Kennewick Saturday morning for the 6th annual Hometown Holiday Parade. The historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership, which has been organizing the event for the last 4 years, says there's quite a bit of work that goes into making the event possible.
Is when we get started with the call for entrance, getting our sponsors in line. So if you want to be a part of the Hometown Holiday Parade next year, start watching for news in July when we open up the registration for next year.
In addition to the parade, the historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership is currently running their That's the Ticket event until December 15th, which could land you one of several items totaling around $1,500 in value. Over the weekend was the return of the Christmas trolley rides. The Yakima Valley trolleys will run for 2 more weekends this month, one more than years past.
Is so popular with families that we generally sell out. So we've added another weekend. So we're going to run 3 weekends. And we've got Santa Claus back on board again this year.
The trolley rides will run Saturday and Sunday, the 14th and 15th, and then the 21st and 22nd. Rides are roughly 25 minutes long and run between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Tickets are $5 a person, and you can enjoy free hot chocolate and cookies. We have more information about the trolley rides up on our website, KIMATV.com. Now, Jefferson, let's talk the weather here because we do have a little bit of that sunshine possibilities for today. Temperatures a little bit warmer, I guess, in some aspects. It seems like, at least it seems like they're warmer than they were at the end of last week.
Yeah, certainly warmer than last week, not quite as warm as yesterday. Saturday, I was anticipating a warm up, unfortunately, because that storm system moved in later on Saturday. We did not see that warm up. Yesterday, though, was a pretty mild to warm day, so today is not going to be as warm as on Sunday, but still warmer than last week. And like Dave was mentioning, I do believe many of us will have the opportunity to at least break out to those partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. However, as we go later into this week, namely as soon as tomorrow, the cloudy and stagnant weather conditions will be returning. We'll talk about how long things will stay quiet once they turn quiet coming up.